the good times keep on rolling, the good results keep on coming. Since that epic EFL Cup victory over Arsenal, we have gone to Bramall Lane in the 5th round of the FA Cup, beaten Sheffield United 2-1. It was a tough game. Phil Foden with a brace. It was 1-0, 1-1, and then we were 2-1 up at half-time, and that's how it finished. Very, very tough game, but we came out on top. A 6-1 victory over West Brom in the Premier League. A hat-trick from Karika Baru, who is really starting to settle in into life at West Ham. Johnny, Declan Rice and Alex Telles with the other goals. And then a 1-0 win at the Brentford Community Stadium. Declan Rice with the only goal of the game. We have cut the lead on Liverpool. It is now just 4 points. They drew 2-2 at the Etihad, and it is now a 4-point league. It is on. It is on. It's Cup overload again today. The Man City game got moved because of the FA Cup. We've been drawn away at Newcastle, so we will be doing that one in this video. Sevilla, obviously, in the second leg of our Champions League tie is the first match. The Man City game's down there in April. I've had a look through. If we do get through against Newcastle, and it is going to be tricky, the semi-final is, I think, the weekend of the Bournemouth game. So that would be looking like the next episode if we get through. Right, let's have a look at the team. I'm gonna level with you. I have not played this game in 3 weeks. 3 weeks since I played this game. I have no idea what condition the squad are in. We're just in and we're doing it. I'm going to bring Livramento in. Brandon Williams, because Alex Telles is looking goosed. Botman is suspended. Rafinha is still injured, and he's out for another 6 weeks. He's already been out for a month. Todibo and Salisu. Do we go with those, or do we give Baptiste a game? We can only have 7 subs. Right, let's have a look. Coman, who've we got on the bench? Telles. We don't need Telles and Johnson. So Jota on the bench. Johnson, Baptiste, Souček, Vlasic and Bowen. I think we'll go with that then. I think I'm quite happy with that. Camera needs a bit of game time, so he is playing, and Souček's on the bench if I need him. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's do it. Let's do this. So 4 changes from our last game. I mean, I've just run through those results. As I say, it's been 3 weeks. Cannot remember the faintest thing about any of those matches. I didn't even remember the FA Cup score. Phil Foden not even on the bench. That's interesting. I didn't even notice him in the unavailable players. I had no idea where he is. Both teams carry some good performance this match. Yeah, the first goal is crucial. Nope. Do you hope your team can produce? Yep. We're 3-1 up. Got to remember that when it comes to doing team talks. Because we're winning. So if I go encouraging, it's going to annoy them. So Tottenham and Dynamo Kiev are playing as well. Tottenham are 1-0 up from the first leg in Ukraine. And I'm not sure. It's Tuesday, isn't it? So the other ones haven't been played yet. So I'm not going to do any shout-outs. I was about to just autopilot and encourage there, and that would have gone down terribly, wouldn't it? But I'm not praising them because it's not a good performance so far. But all we need to do is just see this one out. Phil Foden is playing. He's playing out on the right, isn't he? That's right. He's playing as the left winger as Declan Rice heads that one over. Yeah, Phil Foden's playing out on the right. I've played him there a few times now, and he's really doing well out there. I wondered why I couldn't see him on the subs bench or in the unavailable players. It's because he's in the starting lineup. Yeah, he's been doing well out there. So, and he plays out there a lot in real life, doesn't he? Tottenham has scored. Rafa Guerreiro. That should be them through. And he's a potential opponent for us because obviously once you get to the quarter-final, all the protections are off, aren't they? You can play anyone that you met in the group stage. You can play you can play teams from the same country and everything. 10 shots, 1 on target. We're ahead on the score. We're not ahead on the scoreboard, are we? It's 0-0. It really annoys me. They don't treat. It's not individual games, because I really want to criticise them for it. It's been a terrible match. Alex Meret takes that one. I might give Etienne Green 10 minutes at the end of this game, depending on what other subs I have to make. Presuming we're through, of course. Here's Valentino. We've had nothing to commentate on, have we, in this game? It is mad. Right, we've got the ball back. Brandon Williams. Julian Alvarez looking for Carricar. Oh, and Phil Foden. Oh, what a finish! He might be offside. He might be off. But that was an epic finish. Oh, it is. It's countered. Get in. This is a lovely touch from Karika Baru. Gets a little bit fortunate. Plays it through. And on his right foot, Phil Foden just rifles that one in. How tight was it? It was fairly. Brilliantly timed pass. Brilliantly weighted pass. And that is passage safely secured. Tottenham have gone 2-0 up. Lautaro has scored. There's a red card as well for Dynamo Kiev. Right, Johnny is starting to struggle a little bit. Declan Rice is 1 yellow card away from suspension. That's worth maybe protecting him now. So we'll bring Vlasic on. Johnny for Phil Foden. And we'll bring Jared Bowen on. So that's a double change. So I've got one more I can make. Probably isn't going to be the keeper. Got a big game up at Newcastle coming up. It's telling me to take Foden off now. As Alvarez has it. Williams. Todibo. Picked up a couple of yellow cards, haven't we? Jared Bowen to Vlasic. Todibo. Salisu. This game against Newcastle in the FA Cup's going to be interesting. Might have to have a little bit of a look at them before we play it. See what they've been doing. I don't even know who their manager is now. Salisu. The Olay's coming in from the crowd. Jared Bowen. Vlasic. Oh, Karikabaru in all acres of space! And he scored. He is red hot at the minute, Karikabaru. He is paying back that, was it 38 million release clause? He is paying that back at the moment. It's a brilliant clip in. And how are you leaving the centre forward completely unmarked in the centre of the box? Shocking defending from Sevilla. Kiev have got a goal back. Right, let's have a look who we're... I mean, it doesn't matter. It's 3-1 that game on aggregate, isn't it? Right, Souček can come on for Phil Foden. Should give Phil a little rest ahead of the Newcastle game. Maddie Camera can sit the Newcastle game out if they need to. Will drop a praise in now. This winning run is continuing. It needs to continue at the weekend. Desperately want to be in the FA Cup semi-final. I desperately want to lift that cup as well. Oh, off the line from Livramento. It hit the post, actually, according to the commentary. And that is it. A 5-1 aggregate win. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Who got man of the match? A 7.9 from Salisu. Okay, we don't talk to him often, so we'll do that. You did really well tonight. Let's see what inane questions we get from the media then. That was a really impressive performance. Yeah. Okay, just one question. Love that. So Tottenham are through. 3-1 in aggregate. We are through massively comfortably. We get 8 million for that. 8 million for that. That's mad, isn't it? We got 100 grand for winning the EFL Cup. We get 8 million for that. We have some... Oh, do Liverpool and Wimbledon still have to play? Okay. Well, that's the state of play in the FA Cup at the minute. I have no idea what's going on there, but we have that long trip up to the northeast, so we'd better hit the road. Before that, though, of course, we have the draws for the quarter-final and the semi-final. Before we get to that, we have just had the youth intake as well. It's rubbish. We've got one or two players that look half decent, but other than that, it's not good. Right, so Man United and PSG turned around their 2-0 deficits from the first legs. PSG squeaked through 8-0 in the second leg. Man United, it went to penalties for them to knock out Inter. We had ours there, as you can see. Bayern and Real Madrid went through, as well as did Milan and Chelsea. Barcelona knocked out. So we had the draws, and of course we do both the quarterfinal and the semi-final. So no seedings, nothing like that. We've got Chelsea, Man United, PSG, Tottenham, Bayern, Milan and Real Madrid in there with us. We are probably the team that everybody wants. I'd be quite happy with Milan. I'd be quite happy with Tottenham. Don't want anybody else. Of course, we lost to Real Madrid, didn't we, last season? But we're not going to get them this season. We are going to get Tottenham. It's an all-English European tie. And Chelsea and Man United, which means that PSG will take on Bayern, which was a recent final, wasn't it? Oh, that's all Premier League ties. And then we've got Italy v Spain and France v Germany. Let's have a look then at the semi-final draw. Milan or Real Madrid will take on Chelsea or Man United. So we will take on PSG or Bayern if we get through against Spurs. So that should have put all that in the. Has it put it in the schedule yet? It has. So that looks like the next episode then, doesn't it? After we've done the Newcastle game, looks like we'll be doing Villa at home, and then we're going to do Tottenham and Tottenham by the look of that. So right, as I was saying, off to Newcastle. So we're one of the early kickoffs. You've got Liverpool and Leeds taking each other on as well. Chelsea and Villa are the late game. And then on the Sunday, we have Norwich against Southampton. The draw is on the Monday. So if we do get through, we will do the draw as well before we sign off. Newcastle, managed by Marcelo Bielsa, of course. Of course they are. They're currently 5th in the Premier League. So they're doing all right. They're not doing too bad. In terms of their squad, they have been signing a lot of players, but they've lost their 2 centre-backs to suspension here. Soyuncu and Kabak are both suspended. So it looks like it's probably going to be Demiral and Diego Carlos playing for them. Oh, they do have Ibrahima Konate as well. Edson Alvarez. It's a decent squad. They have been making a lot of signings, but it's nowhere near as strong as it would be if I was in charge of Newcastle. That is for sure. In terms of their finishers, I mean, they are very much embroiled in a European battle. In terms of where they finished, last season they finished 9th. They finished 6th in the second season. And in the first season, they just avoided relegation by 2 points. So I'm quietly optimistic. We've played them 9 times. We've never lost to them. We've drawn 3, all up at St James's. But yeah, we do have their number, it seems. But it's the cup. It just all goes out the window, doesn't it, for the cup? Right, Todibo's struggling a little bit, but I am going to start him. Got Jamal Baptiste who can come on if I need him to. Livramento is cup tied. Phil Foden isn't really fit enough. Salisu drops out too. So it's just starting to catch up on us a little bit. In fact, I think I'm going to put Baptiste in from the start. We'll go Baptiste and Botman. Because the problem is, of course, if I'm playing Todibo, it's a substitution that I'm already planning to have to make. 8 changes. I've just seen 8 changes. Oh. And of course, that's going to limit what else I can do, isn't it? So it's probably a good idea that we have Todibo on the bench. So yeah, they're going with Demiral and Diego Carlos by the look of it at centre back. It's not bad, but it certainly would be the pairing I choose over Kabak and Soyuncu. Right. Expect nothing but a win. Didn't go down well. Coman's come into the team, but he's playing as a right winger. Alex Tellez. Yeah, so we've got... we've got Jota out on the left as the inverted winger, and we've got Coman on the right as a winger. So we've got that one of the game at Anfield going on at the same time. Couple of early bookings. Oh, Diego Carlos has been booked. What a surprise. What an absolute shocker that is. Right, we've had a shot and goal each. We've got a highlight. Mary Demiral. Di Lorenzo down the line for Christie. We've won it back. Tellez into Rice. Sven Botman to Tellez. Souček, Rice. Baptiste. It's alright. Good confident possession this. Baptiste drives over halfway. Gives it to Coman. Oh, he was looking for Karikabaru. I can't drop Karikabaru. He's scoring goals. He's got to stay in the team at the minute. Diogo Jota. Souček. Cross for Vlasic. Tellez. Oh, he's gone for goal and he's dropped it. But Diogo Jota has it in the net. And I think that's going to count. He looked to come from behind a defender. Oh, he's been disallowed. Oh, I didn't think he was offside there. Oh, it's marginal, isn't it? It is marginal, but it's also factual. Such a shame, boys. Such a shame. Goal Anfield. Erling Haaland scores for Liverpool. They are going to be favourites to win this trophy, I think. As keeper just gets there. Ahead of, was it Coman running in? Here's Declan Rice to Souček. Tellez. Diogo Jota. Tellez goes back to Meret. And Baptiste. This is alright, switched it down to the right hand side now. Coman. Vlasic. Coman hugging the touchline as a good winger does. Goes all the way to the byline. Diogo Jota and Karikabaru, and that one counts. His unbelievable start continues. I think that's 8 and 10 now since signing for us. He has settled in brilliantly. Jota climbs, and I thought that was going to be subject to a VAR inspection, I'm not going to lie. But we are a goal up against a team we have never lost against. And it's 2-0. Oh, it's his first goal of the season, Sven Botman. It's his first ever goal for the club. And it is 2-0. Come on. Brilliant delivery. Brilliant. Brilliant. How has he not scored for us before now? It's an absolutely stunning header. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Karikabaru and Botman. Jota and Tellez with the assists. Let's keep it going, boys. Let's win it. Konate's played it long. Meret, though, opts to kick it long. And Karikabaru's going to get there. Oh, yes. It's a shocker from Newcastle. An absolute stinker. Meret gets the assist here, doesn't he? It bounces. Oh, what is their keeper doing? And it is a great finish from a narrow angle from Karikabaru. He has another brace. I think that's his second brace. He's got a hat-trick as well, and they're down to 10. They are down to 10. Konate is sent for a shocking lunge. And this is done. We are finished here, boys. Are they going to get one back, though? We'll have to see what that's done for their formation, actually. Moncayola, Alvarez, Saint-Maximin. Surprised Saint-Maximin stayed around at Newcastle. I thought he would have been subject to a big move. They're knocking it around really well here, and it's hit the bar. He had to score that. He had to get them back in the game here, Saint-Maximin, and he hasn't done it. It's a brilliant move. But he's cracked it off the bar. He absolutely had to bury that. That would have got them back in it. That would have got them back in it. You have blown them away, boys. It is 3-0. I can give a rest to Declan Rice. Again, I'm going to say it. I might try and give Etienne Green a couple of minutes at the end. We're 3-0 up, but I mean, we've not created that many chances. And Leeds are level at Anfield. It's 1-1. And it's Sarr that scored. I'm assuming it's Ismaila. Demiral back to Moncayola. Di Lorenzo, Moncayola. McNeil breaks through and he's off target. Right, an hour gone. Declan Rice can definitely have a rest. What's his CM attack? Okay, we'll bring Madi Cameron in that role. That's fine. We can't really take Karikabaru off. He's on a hat-trick. We'll just do one for now. We will just do one. There's a few looking tired. Devastating 10-minute spell in that first half. Put us 3-0 up. Won us the game. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to give Etienne Green his debut. It's possibly dangerous to do it. I don't know if it'll upset. I have no idea if it will upset Alex Meret. I just want to give Etienne Green 10-20 minutes at the end. Hopefully, he'll have a shot to save and I can see what he's made of. A few of them are looking complacent, so we'll praise them. That should get them back on track. There we go. They're all happy again. Save passage through. Leeds have scored at Anfield. Oh, we have an upset on our hands. Oh, if Liverpool go out, that leaves us and Chelsea as favourites. That is a huge goal at Anfield. We will have the semi-final draw by the look of it as well. But McNeil is in. Oh, and he scored and Etienne Green concedes. Oh, that's annoying. It's a good ball over the top from Christie. Hit it nice and early, didn't he? And Etienne Green. He's beaten on his debut. Not that it matters though. We are through to the semi-final. How many we've been in the FA Cup final once, haven't we? I can't remember how many semi-finals we've been in. Right. Very nice victory. Not overboard on the ratings, are they? I mean, 2 goals for Karikabaru, but he's only on a 7.8. But you were excellent tonight. He's been fantastic since we signed him. He's at 9 in 11, I think. A goal from Sven Botman. He does need to score more goals. Leeds have done it. Leeds have won. They've come from behind and they have won at Anfield. That is unbelievable scenes. So, Karikabaru, he's got 3 and 5 in the Premier League. He has 9 goals in 10 for us. And he's got a finishing. If his finishing was like 18, the kid would be unbelievable. He would be unbelievable. Loving him already. Right, before we sign off then, let's find out who we're meeting in the semi. Let's see who we are going to get then. So, Chelsea and Norwich. join us in the semi-final. Norwich beat Southampton after extra time. I don't really mind. I preferably not Chelsea. I'd rather meet them in the final. We are the first team out, and we will play Chelsea. Well, it has its ups and downs. Bright side, if we get through, we're surely favourites. Surely we're favourites if we beat Chelsea. That means that Bournemouth game has been rearranged. It is that weekend. So we've got some big games coming up. So what I am going to do is, I don't know. Well, obviously I'm doing both legs of Tottenham. What I might do, I'll either do Villa and Tottenham. I think I'll probably do Villa and Tottenham. And then I'll do Norwich away off camera and then do Tottenham-Chelsea. I think that's probably what we'll do. But anyway, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Look at all these greens. We are winning games. I mean, that result at Old Trafford aside, look at that run. That is absolutely unbelievable. January, February and March, we have won every game bar one. And in that time, we've got ourselves to an FA Cup semi-final. We've got ourselves to a Champions League quarter-final. We won the EFL Cup. It's been an unbelievable start to 2025. It really has. Things are about to get serious. So come back and join me for the next episode. As always, smash a like on this one for me. Hit subscribe and turn on those notifications. We are going to be doing probably Villa and Tottenham in the next episode. So make sure you join me for that. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.